Hey guys, welcome back to Resourceful Living Homestead. I am here at the grow tent. I'm kind of doing this backwards because my legs are a little wobbly. I've been a little bit dizzy. I've been bending over and up and down, working out in the garden, getting some more prep stuff done. And I'm tired. But I wanted to get a little update on Survival Seeds 2026 collaboration with VC Family Homestead. And this is also going to be an update for Grow What You Eat 26 collaboration with Susan with Butler Family Farm, Jan with Simply Jan Homestead, and myself, Kathy, Resourceful Living Homestead. Let's see. So these are the things that I've already grown in the hydroponic and up potted out here in the grow tent. So I've got cilantro that I actually grew as microgreens and up potted those into soil. And microgreens, some microgreens, these in fact I grew using clay pebbles and up potted them into soil. And some people were saying that you really can't up pot from hydroponic into soil, but let me tell you, it's working here. So cilantro, I got a great start on my cilantro. I will continue to let this grow until time to put it out in the big garden. And check out Little Maverick's artichokes that we started from seeds. The kid, he loves all kinds of weird stuff. And if he tries it one time and he likes it, he wants to grow it. Artichokes has never been anything I've grown before, but when the 7-year-old grandson says he wants some artichokes, we plant some artichokes. So these were started in the hydroponic. These are every bit of, I'd say about 8 inches tall. I got 3 of them that are about 8 inches tall and 2 of them that are about 6 inches tall. They're doing extremely well. I've got some little 3 grow bags that are specified for these. And I do have one more. So I'm going to plant 2 artichokes in each grow bag. And I've got 2 more planted. One has not sprouted, but one has. So I will have my 6. Back here, we've got some Ruby Queen beets that were started in the hydroponic that are doing fabulous in here. Very pleased with those. And then over here, we've got our golden acre cabbage. You guys probably know from a previous videos, I mentioned it several times that we lost all the cabbage in the greenhouse when we lost the greenhouse. Well, from one of the frost anyway. But I got some golden acre cabbage started here. Kind of doing some cleaning up while I'm sitting down here on the floor. Oh, I can get that out of there. But anyway, yeah, check out the golden acre cabbage that I've got right there. I've got 4 pots of those. They're pretty wild, but I can't take them out to the garden yet because we don't have the greenhouse to help protect them. So we're going to keep them in here in the grow tent. I've backed off on running my grow lights in the grow tent to, I think, about 10 hours because I think I was doing everything a little backwards. I was thinking you weren't supposed to put light on them when you're trying to start seeds. I had it backwards. You want more light, like 18 to 20 hours when you're trying to get the seeds to sprout. And then once they've sprouted, you back it down to about 12 to 16, and then to about 10 hours just to maintain while you've got them inside up potted. So that's what we're doing right now. We have not up potted anything else right now. We do have some tender crisp celery. Whew, stood up and got dizzy. Some tender crisp celery that has sprouted. 5 of the 6 have sprouted. Actually, this one back here is another artichoke. It has not done anything. I covered it up. I thought that's what you're supposed to do. But anyway, up here I've got, and these are microgreens. All these up here. And I've got red acre cabbage back here sprouting. These here are a couple different kinds of lettuce that are sprouting. Let me pull one down. So I've got some different lettuce here. Different lettuce there. Sprouting for microgreens. All this lettuce, the red acre cabbage, I will probably up pot some of that and put it out in my garden. A few of them. This is another red acre cabbage. But all the lettuce and these here, I just did these a couple nights ago, 2 nights ago. This is a speckled pea. And they are starting to sprout. And these will also be for the rabbits. And I've got 6 quarts started here. As those continue to sprout, they will lift these lids up. But for now, I'm going to keep those covered. These are a speckled peas. Also, microgreens. And they are starting to sprout. But I'm going to keep this foil on here for a couple more days. Then we're over here in the hydroponics that I just got finished setting this up, I believe 2 days ago. But what we did was when we were waiting on this shelving unit to come, I had Maverick help me, as you probably have already seen in the video, but he helped me seed these. And what I did, because we didn't have the water and the nutrients in there yet, I just kept these soil pods spritzed down every day so the seeds would start to germinate. And as you can see down here, almost all of my tomatoes are already sprouting in just 2 days. Well, so the seeds have been in there for probably 4 or 5 days, and I've been spritzing them. But over the last 2 days, now that I've got the grow lights on them, over half of them are sprouted. Looks like my Super Sioux tomatoes, none of those 3 have sprouted. All of my Romas are sprouted. Anyway, we'll give it a few more days. And then I'll probably go back in and reseed some of those. Now this one up here, these are all of our bell peppers and hot peppers. And we've only got a few of these sprouting. There is some sprouting down there in the jalapeno. Another jalapeno. So mostly just the jalapenos. But none of the bell peppers. Several of the hot peppers are not doing anything yet, but they just take a little bit longer, and that is perfectly fine. These lights I'm running for 16 hours. So I'm running them mostly, like right now, I'm gonna leave them on and run them till probably in the morning when I get up. These I'm gonna run. I'll probably turn these back on when I go to bed tonight. But up here in this hydroponic are this is one ruby queen beets that goes with the ones that are in the grow tent already. That was a little bit smaller, so I left it in here, and I'm going to up pot that soon. And then bull's blood beets, and I've got 3 of the bull's blood beets that are coming up, so I should be good on beets. I've got a small, like a 2-foot round bed that those will go in, so I think it'll be perfect. These bird's eye chili peppers that I planted up here, I've got the serrano pepper has sprouted, and the purple cayenne has sprouted, but the bird's eye, the thick cayenne, and the chili arbol have not. But that's okay, because as you see down here, the hot peppers are slower. So I may replant those sometime this week, drop another seed in there. But there's Maverick's other artichoke to go with his 5 that are down in the grow tent. So letting that one get a little bit bigger. Then we've got Utah celery. All 3 of those have sprouted. Celery takes a little longer also to sprout, so it's going to take a little while before those get big enough. Now, these are the survival seeds. This is just 5 of them. 5 of them that I did the germination test on. We've got the hot pepper, the bell pepper, the Roma tomato, the slicer tomato, and celery. And all those have already germinated, sprouted. The tomatoes, of course, were the first, so they're much bigger. I'm going to be getting, as soon as I get some space freed up, I'm going to be planting some more of those seeds. Now, some of those seeds that I'm going to plant, I may not start in this hydroponic. I haven't decided yet, but I will be planting probably at least 8 of those seeds. Anyway, so I will be, I've got a bunch more stuff to plant. These, I'm just giving it time for all these to get of size to up pot. Then I'll be moving them into the grow tent. And then I've got starter plant request from 3 of my kids that I'm going to be starting for them. So as soon as I get mine all underway, hopefully by the end of March, no, by the middle of March, I will have all of my stuff started and up potted and freed up space to start things for the kiddos. But anyway, that's going to wrap up an update. I'm not going to start numbering my updates until we get to planting in the garden. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.